Okay, time right now. Time right now. 2:42. And I woke up to use the bathroom. I can't get back to sleep. So we're gonna get down at least that 32 ounce of water, and we're gonna try to get as many pages as we can before I fall back asleep. If I fall back asleep, if I don't fall back asleep, we'll try to get all 10 pages and at least part of the water down before I go out. I kind of fall asleep a little early. I think like about 9:30. So anyway, today I believe is day 17, and we're on the 17th chapter. I wish we could just read one chapter a day called life, but we gotta read 10 pages. So let's get to it. Let's win the day, and let's knock everything out as early as we can, so we can finish as early as we can, even though we can't really finish early because of the food thing, and I can't eat till 4. And that's where all of that water comes in. But anyway, let's go ahead and read the book. I'll get back with you later. Time right now, 5:02, and we are about 4 or 5 pages into the book. I did go back to sleep. We're gonna wait till 5:15, take our pills, take our picture, and then we are out of here. We're at 32 ounces in, so see you in about 30 minutes. So time right now is about 6:15. We're out a little bit later than I want to be out, but I don't care because guess what? It's almost summer. There's no kids running around this early, so we'll be fine. We are already at 88 ounces of water, which is a good thing. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get as much water in before the walk as it is, and then get the rest of the gallon in after the walk, if we can, depending, before noon. That way, all the water is done. We got one thing out of the way. We got the book out of the way, and we got the progress photo out of the way. So we're good on those things. Now is getting this first workout in, the second workout in, and the meal falls late, as we all know. So that's not something to really worry about. So we're going to head to the track, and we're going to get this first one in. I'll talk to you somewhere midway through when I take my break. Time right now is sometime about 7:30. And what I need to do is go to the grocery store. I don't want to go later in the day. So a part of me wants to go right now and get it over with in the morning. They don't open till 8, and they're just back there. There's some things I want to grab for dinner for the next few nights and for the next week. So so here's the issue. If I would have watched this last night, I would just go in this. But this thing stinks, and I don't want to. And there are some women in that damn place that I don't want to smell like that in front of. So what I might do is I might opt to go home, change into something else, and then go. Or I might finish this walk at about 8:30, and then go in there. Like I said, if I would have watched this or this didn't smell as bad as it did, I probably would go in there. But yeah, first impression is everything, and the last thing I want to be is the stinky guy. So oh shit, hold on. Okay, so we're done with this walk. we're done with this walk. I'm going home. So be back. Okay, sorry about that. I felt like a pain in my back. So what we're going to do is we're going to get up here to the building. We're going to stop for a little bit. Just let my back kind of do something. And then we're going to see how I feel after that. If I feel a little bit better, we'll continue to walk. If we don't, we're going to just go ahead and pack it in, go home for a little bit, rest, take a hot shower, probably take a few pain pills, and see how I feel after that. That is not, oh, that's not enjoyable. All right, gonna sit on this bench for a little bit. All right, made it to the bench. Beautiful thing is we do have our hour in, over an hour in. So we do have workout number 1 done. So if I can't come back out later, we can pretty much go ahead and do workout number 2 at home instead of out here. So I'm probably going to sit here for about 10-15 minutes, see how I feel. If I feel better, then I don't know. I have no clue what we're going to do right now, but let's just see how I feel, and then it might just be packing in for the day and finish everything else. So we'll see how I feel then. Catch it in a bit. All right, so made it home. Back is, I'm gonna take a shower, throw this in the wash machine. Take 2 of these. Oh my God. At least we got the morning walk out of the way. So if I can't go out for the rest of the day, we'll find something to do. Even if it's like a stretching exercise for the back, we'll do something. So this isn't new. This is something that's happened before. I believe they call it the thoracic muscle, or the thoracic, I want to call it a muscle joint, but it's not really a muscle joint. It's like where the shoulder, chest, and back muscles all kind of meet in that one place, in the middle of your back. That thing can just do some weird things. This happened a few years ago. Sent me to the hospital. So this isn't a new thing at all. I was feeling pretty good. Walk was going great, and like I say, y'all saw it happen in real time where, I just kind of felt it, and it's like, ugh. So what we're going to do is, like I said, I'm going to put some hot water on it, take some pain pills. I really don't want to go back to the hospital for this because they're going to give me muscle relaxers. I don't want no muscle relaxers right now. But we will try to stretch it out a few times, see how things go. Like I say, if I can do anything, if I could do something later, as far as like either go out and walk or just go out to get the groceries, we already got our workout for. We already got our outdoor workout and our first workout, and it was an hour. A little bit over an hour. I think like an hour 20. So we should be fine on that one. Time right now is about almost 7:45. So if anything, we'll work out again at 10 o'clock. We'll get all our water in while I'm here. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I really hope this doesn't become something even worse. That kind of derails everything, because God forbid, the last thing I want is another hospital bill. It shouldn't be a flex in the United States. Hey, I can pay my hospital bill. That shouldn't be a flex. Nowhere else in the world is that a flex, but here it is. Like, I can't afford a Lamborghini, but I can pay my hospital bill. Like, nowhere else in the world is that a fucking flex, but here. Anyway, let me get in the shower. Let me get stretched out a little bit. I'll talk to you afterwards. If I'm in this still, I did something wrong in life. Okay, I would say I smell better, but I really didn't smell. I didn't smell. That thing smelled. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw everything in the washing machine. Get the rest of my stuff together so I can just throw everything in the washing machine right now. Okay, so when I said the thoracic muscle, let me explain what that is. That is kind of in the upper middle of the back, like towards, it's not the center of the back, but it's like a little bit above the center of your back. And it, like I say, it has your chest muscles that wraps around, it has your back muscle, your shoulder muscles that wraps around, and your back and ab muscles is where all those muscles meet. And when that thing either contracts or starts to get sore, you're in for a rough day. The shower did work. I feel a little bit better. I took the pain pills. I didn't count it as part of my water. I'm not going to count that as part of my water. But what we're going to do is I'm going to go take this stuff down, go get the water out of the refrigerator, lay in bed for a few hours to see how I'm feeling. I'm a little bummed because if I can't walk to the store, I really wanted tacos tonight, and they had some cauliflower tortillas I really wanted to try. So, you think cauliflower tortillas, what do you call that stuff? I'm trying to think of it. Cauliflower tortillas, 8515 beef, ghost pepper cheese. Don't knock it till you try it. Or even pepper jack, but I like ghost pepper cheese. Have some Greek yogurt, mix it with the ranch seasoning as a sour cream, even though sour cream isn't that bad, and some guacamole. I got sriracha here, so I ain't gotta worry about that part. But it sucks. It sucks because I wanted tacos tonight. But, chicken is fine. That's cool. I was looking forward to those tortillas. But you know what? So I want to explain something to you. I used to be a truck driver. My name used to be No More Trucker Body on here. And I want you to take all the muscle, all your organs, all the water out of your body and fill your body with a bunch of coins, pennies, so to speak. And then I want you to sit that in a seat. And every time you hit a bump going around the road, I'll think of how it's going to clank. Like, that's your body. You don't think about it. Actually, that stretch felt pretty damn good. You don't think about it because you don't hear it and you don't feel it. But you're sitting in that seat for up to 14 hours a day, sometimes a little bit longer. The most walking you're going to do is either around the truck to look at it, if you're actually looking at it. Sometimes the longest walk you're going to make is to pee on the tire and then get back in the truck. I've done that one too. And then you're going to drive. You might walk in to check in with a shipper or receiver, close your doors, open your doors, climb back in the truck, go. Get to the truck stop, you walk in to get your food, come back out, you're done for the day. And then you eat and you go straight to bed. You don't even do anything else, That could be from that. It could be from the time a few years ago I tried to live 30 days with a weighted vest on for 18 hours a day. Not 18 hours, for 16 hours a day. That can hurt your back. So that could be it as well. Could just be from rough and tumble life. I used to wrestle in high school. I was in the military. So who knows where I picked up a back injury? Who knows? It could be anywhere. But, with some of the weight loss, you do notice it goes down quite a bit. But that also means it's time to strengthen that muscle as well. So, So what we are going to do is I'm going to once again take these down. While I'm reading, I'm going to transfer all of these videos to the other phone so I can start editing this video. And we're going to make a decision probably about 11 or 12-ish to see how I feel. If I feel better, I'll go ahead and do something. If I don't, then we're going to figure out something. Like, I don't know if Chloe Ting has a stretching exercise or someone has a stretching exercise we could do for 45 minutes. That'd be great. That'll make me feel better. And we'll just play it by ear. So, gonna walk these downstairs, grab my water, read more of the book, and I'll talk to you as I'm reading the book. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you my good buddy, the butter of Shea. She is crafted of nothing but the finest cocoa powder, brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Only from the finest parts of Wakanda, aka Canada. Go follow her in all of her chocolate goddessness. You follow her. Canada forever. Oh, Canada. Okay, guys, go follow Shea Butter. Let me stop. Jesus Christ. I'm going to go lay down. Go follow Shea Butter. Love her channel. Let's run her up to 10,000. If we don't get her to 10,000 not 10,000, 20,000 by the end of this year, let's get her to 20,000 by summer of 26. All right, so just a bit of an update. Got clean, got in the shower, started to read, and then something just said, Brandon, just go get it. Just try again. Don't come out here walking, but just to get your 8,000 steps, which we're close to. Go ahead, go a little slow, go to the store, and just grab what you need for tonight. Which I really don't need anything for tonight, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get up here, get what we need, and then get back home. If I have any issues, I'll call somebody. But so far, we're decent. So, getting up here, I'll update you when either I get to the store, get home, or get in trouble. We got it. Everything went pretty good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go home. The only thing I could not find was two things. First thing is I did not know that plain Greek yogurt costs so much. I could find all the other Greek yogurts, vanilla, strawberry for like $3 for a tub. But the plain Greek was $8. So I just ended on going on ahead, getting the same size of lighter sour cream for like $2.50. 2 for $4 actually. So I got 2 of them for $4. And I was also not able to find the tortillas I really wanted. I wanted the low carb cauliflower tortillas. But in their place, I did find one that is 3 corn tortillas for 100 calories. So that's going to be dinner. Of course, I'm not going to put any oil in the pan for the tortillas. If it was different, then I probably would have, but we're not going to. So get home, unpack all this, and we are going to figure out what to do next. I think the laundry machine should be done by now. I had it on soak. So we're going to see what we're working with. See when we get home. Time right now is 10:40. So I went to the store twice. Oh man. So I had to go to the store twice. This was from the second time I went to the store. First time I got the meats and everything. This time I went and got, I don't know if there's any electrolytes in these. They're just pretty much just water flavoring. All of them are 5 calorie each. This one's 5 calorie, sun-kissed strawberry. This one's 10 calories, sun-kissed orange. 5 calories, sun-kissed grape. 5 calories icy, 5 calories Margaritaville. They had a bunch of others. They had like cherry limeade, stuff like that, but I was like, nah, let's not do that. So back is feeling better. Back feels good. Oh, I did get lemon juice as well. I didn't know I didn't need to add baking soda to the lemon juice, and I could have just did lemon juice and salt. So that's what we're gonna do anyway. Put the lemon juice in the refrigerator. These are gonna stay up here on my little. I'm actually gonna take them out the boxes and then put them in the something. Anyway, even though my back is feeling better, I'm gonna go take a nap for a little bit before the next walk, or the next whatever. So, oh, by the way, these are only going to be drank during mealtime, so that way I can have a little bit of a flavor other than lemon and salt or just water. But we are at, I did drink a 16 ounce, so I don't know if I updated it or not. Let me see. Bet you I didn't update this. No, I didn't. So now we are at. Then in my workout, I just pace myself. Ooh. So this pre-training tastes great. So now we're at 136. I liked it so much that I mixed my creatine. Our steps are at 14,122, 2,132 calories burned. So we're doing good. We're okay. Like I say, time right now is 10:42. We're probably gonna go ahead and take a nap real quick. I got shea butter playing. That's gonna really relax me a little bit. But we'll figure out what to do. If the neighbor's home, we're gonna go fertilize his lawn. If not, I'll probably just do 45 minutes of stretching. I'm gonna read a little bit more of the book so we can get all 10 pages in, and I'll talk to you in bed. Time right now is 13:18. Came back out. My back is feeling a lot better. We're not going to push it. Definitely, we're not going to push it. So I figure I'm going to split this workout into 2. So we're going to do this part right here, and then I also want to do some stretching. But the stretching was only going to be like 30 minutes. And that's not enough to make a workout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the walk first for 30, and then we'll do some stretching, and that'll take care of workout number 2. Book is done. Book pretty much is now going into team application of, if you're a leader, you have to take accountability, not just for yourself, me, but for everyone under me, to make sure that they're all getting their work done, and to make sure that they're hitting their 12-week goals as well, their 12-week year goals as well. It's not just enough for me to say, get the work done. I have to actually make sure through weekly actions, whether it's a Tuesday morning meeting, Monday morning meeting, or whatever, and that everyone can just go around, check in on their goals. But since this is me that we're going to start with, I got to check in with myself. And that means more than just the day 15, day 30, day 45. But once a week, let's sit down and let's check in on the goals. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start mapping out how many pounds do I want to lose per week from here on out. Because it looks like we're going to smash that get down to 320 by the day 75. So if we smash that, now we got to look at, okay, do we go for 285 or do we say taper it back? And because the goal was to get to 285, was to get to 320 and then chill. So it doesn't feel like we're constant grind. But if we can possibly go there, now we can set up goals like, okay, let's go for this. Let's hit a minimum of 165 grams of protein, 50 grams of this, whatever, until we hit that goal. So one could be a daily goal, 2.5 pounds a week could be the weekly goal, and we got to set the steps of how we're going to get there. Caloric deficit, how many calories do we want to burn every single day, and we have to hit that every day. Now, there's 3,500 calories in a pound, but how many calories are you actually burning a day is the question, because you could be burning your calories, you might not. Once again, this phone, these watches, these rings do not know what you're actually doing. I can literally set this thing up and say, I'm mountain climbing. And it could say, I burned 3,000 calories in 2 hours. And guess what? I was literally laying in my bed doing jack all fuck of nothing. So you could do the exercise wrong. It doesn't know a lot of things. So I think that because it does put my body weight and all that other stuff, like how much water weight, body mass, this, that, and the other, it might get a little bit more accurate, but I don't think it's that accurate. So we'll go through this when it's time to get to that bridge, which I think we're going to start doing that Saturday night, and then we'll put the plan in action. No, I don't know. I don't know when we'll do it. We'll figure it out, but gonna chill for a little minute, and then we'll get back to walking. Then we'll get home, and by the time we get home and get stretching and get a little bit more of a rest in, it'll be time to start cooking. I just want to be the first one to say this. If I ever go to the club and I see somebody doing some Zumba moves as dancing, we just gonna fight in the club. You better not go to the club doing this stuff. Because if I swear, this is some Shea Butter stuff. This is some stuff Shea Butter goes to the club and does. She does Taebo at the club and stuff. So I know she be in the club doing this. Once again, actually, this is very dope. If I had a pool, I'd do this. Because she's got good moves. I will give it to her. This is dope. Leah Robert, this is dope. But once again, do not show up at the club doing these dances. Unless you're her, then it's cool. Go follow her. Time right now, 14:44. I'm going to give it 15, maybe 20 more minutes. That is the thing to ask me. How am I feeling on this fast? And you know what? I'm actually feeling great. So we got an hour, 14 minutes. So I'm probably going to wait till the 45-minute mark and then start cooking. One thing I am very disappointed in is that I couldn't find those cauliflower tortillas. I'm really disappointed that they didn't have any for tacos. Actually, they had the wheat ones, but those are more for burritos, not really for tacos. I am a little disappointed I couldn't find it, but you know what? Here's the thing. It's fine. We're going to make things work how they work. And by the way, I got it wrong. I thought it was 3 for $100. That would have been if I got the street taco version. I didn't get the street taco version. I got a different version. So it's 2 for $90, which, yeah, that's not the best. But you know what? Here's the thing. I could kind of manipulate it, or just take 2 of them, make take the tortilla, break it up, and make tostadas out of it, or whatever. And I'm also a little disappointed with how much Greek yogurt costs. But then again, now let's be honest. This is Dannon Greek yogurt. They didn't have any other. They didn't have like a generic Greek yogurt that would have been like $4, or I would have got it in the same price, in the same way. But oh well, you live, you learn. We're going to do better, or we'll just make more money off of YouTube, and we can afford Dannon. Because I really did want to make make my own version of like the dill ranch sour cream out of Greek yogurt. Couldn't do that. That's fine. It's cool. But anyway, back feels better, so we're good. I don't think we're going to push as hard tomorrow. Like I said, I do have an exercise bike downstairs, so we might ride that first thing in the morning rather than try to go out. But as long as I can still get my 8,000 steps for the day, I'm good. Right now, I'm sitting here watching Laura Spat make something with shrimp. Looks really good, by the way. I really do need to go get some fish. I got a little thing. I'll put it probably somewhere around here. What kind of fish you can eat all the time. Fishes you need to kind of cut back on, like 6 times a month, 4 times a month, 2 times a month, and then the stuff to stay away from. I'll put it somewhere around here. And also, by the way, does anyone else, I don't know if Shea Butter does this or Vigilante or anyone else, does anyone else find themselves editing their videos while they're still shooting the video? Or is that just me, because it's just putting all the clips together, calling it fuck you. Alright, so this is about 2.5 pounds of ground beef. I got this for $5.99. It is this is $75.25. So yeah, a little bit more fatty than I would like, but you know what? For $6 for this whole thing, like I say, it's that time of the month. They're trying to get rid of this stuff. Why not go for it? Spank my meat. Spank my meat. We're gonna beat our meat in the kitchen. Beat your meat. Nah, okay, I'm just kidding. Let's get this cooked. Alright, so let's round out the rest of everything. We got the sour cream. I guess I didn't get the one I thought I got because we got the full, but that's fine. 1 gram of protein, 1 gram of carbs, so that's cool. We'll be alright. You got this stuff, the mango pico de gallo. That's going to be good. You got the avocado salsa verde. I thought I got guacamole, but that's fine. We got the healthy fats in there. No protein. I guess no, 1 carb. So we got 1 carb in that. And then we got the shiz. Gotta have something. So we got Carolina Reaper. And we got ghost pepper. I've had ghost pepper. I don't think I've had Carolina Reaper. No carbs. 7 grams of protein. 1 carb. 6 grams of protein. So I guess we're gonna burn our butts tonight. Anyway. Meat's back here cooking, so we're going to get this ready. Also, we got the tortillas right here. The tortillas are 2 grams of protein, 19 carbs per 2 tortillas. So that's 90 calories. I thought it was 100. So that's 90 calories for 2 tortillas. So we're going to have 4. Or we might have 2, and then we may make a bowl. I do got some rice left over, so we might make a bowl out of 1 and 2 tacos out of, I don't know. We'll figure it out, but Jesus, that's the lineup. Let's get to cooking.
That out. For the next 24 hours, I'm going to be eating the world's most expensive
time right now.
With each meal consisting of the
4:03.
ingredients I can get my hands on.
So we made it. We made it past the line. We are 4 minutes over.
This is actually a $100 dish at a restaurant.
Dang it. There we go.
That's what I like.
And we're over about 4 minutes. And
We out here at the world's most expensive grocery store, Air One. Now I have 3 objectives on this grocery haul.
happy 420, y'all. No, I'm joking. So, got that done. Right now we are sitting at, actually I gotta add some water real quick.
And 3, I want to get a paparazzi shot leaving Air One.
Alright, so we are at 18,506 steps. We are at 3,400, oh God, 3,487 calories burned and 240 ounces of water. So we got this one right here that we're going to drink, and we are going to put that Caribbean Fruit Punch Margaritaville in this one.
Air one circling the internet, yes, for just one singular strawberry, and every store was completely sold out. But I was curious, what
I should put some
so special?
lemon juice in this as well, but we're not going to do all that. All right, so we got that. Where I put the top at? I feel like this should be used with sparkling water, with some seltzer water. Alright. Let's see how this is. It says 8 ounces, actually 16 ounces. You can use it with 20 ounces for a milder taste, but we're using it with 24. So let's see how it is.
A $19 strawberry sold out. I hate that.
That's good.
That just makes me feel disgusted.
That's good. Now, along with this water, we're already well over our water, so we ain't got to worry about nothing at this point. But we're not going to make a habit of drinking that all the time. I saw this C4 Jolly Rancher Blue Raspberry, 0 sugar with 10 calories. No carbs. So where are the calories coming from?
The most expensive eggs are $14 for
Who knows? But
and they look like that.
we're actually going to try this, see how it is.
Organic eggs, single family farm.
Actually, we're going to try this after we eat. So for dinner,
I continue my grocery haul
took the
and
2
this is
shells,
the items I was picking up, and the
2
rice
shells,
eggs, I knew this was going to be way more expensive
2
than
ounces
I
of
anticipated.
beef per, probably about 2.5, so we'll call it 5.
Explain to me why.
Sour cream,
Oh, that's why.
2 tablespoons. Guac, 2 tablespoons. Cheese, just a little pinch of both. I did both ghost pepper and the Carolina Reaper. And we did 2 tablespoons of the mango pico de gallo. That we can go a little crazy on. Everything else, we might want to fine tune a little bit. Calories? Who gives a fuck? No, I'm joking. I'm going to say both of these.
Nah, the most expensive wrap here are these. They're $10.99.
I'm going to say $6.50 on both of these. I don't know. Greg Doucette, you can tell me how many calories these are. I'm going to go with 700 safely. So 700, 710. I think actually it was 5 calories, but we're going to call it 10. 720. So I'm going to eat these. I'm going to watch me some Will Tennyson, and I'll get back to you. Look at just how beautiful those look. Serve it forth, baby. Serve it forth. Just beautiful. Anyway, get back to you in a little bit. I know I'm going to have a second serving. I'm probably going to do 2 other ones, but we'll see. So, talk to you in a minute.
For 1 day of groceries.
Okay, let's talk about these for a second.
A little over $5, which is surprisingly
So the cheese is not exactly hot.
complimentary at this
Then again, I didn't use a whole lot. But the little heat that you get from it
Go home and cook.
is kind of counteracted by the sweetness of the mango pico de gallo.
We're spending even more. To get an idea of just how expensive that is, the average American spends $270
Wow.
for the entire week. So over a 7-day span, this
That's
is
good.
10x the average.
Good.
Time to put together meal 1, which is hopefully the best breakfast I'll ever have because it cost me just about $110.
I will try
This meal has
to
some of the things
find
I'm most excited, but also
the
skeptical.
cauliflower tortillas next time. If I can't find them, I'll order them on Amazon.
Here we go.
I can't taste it, but if I'm hiccuping,
Just a regular.
the heat is hitting my system.
I'm super excited about this bread. Look at the color we got.
Oh,
Look
boy.
how saturated that is. Purple, yellow.
It's gonna be that kind of day. Anyway, let me get back to you guys in a minute, and when we do, we're gonna try this thing right here because I've never had this. I've had the ghost one. Everyone half mass for the ghost blue raspberry SBK, half mass. But we're gonna try this one, and then we might go for a walk or do something in between servings. So, talk to you then.
Taste the turmeric in the chicken tenders.
Watching the Will
nearly as
Tinny,
much. It tastes
and
like
that plate's
chicken
gone.
tenders that went to college.
So let's give it about
It was just a
10
fancy
minutes,
twist. So
and
wow.
we're gonna
I'm
get in a
very
little
curious
something
to
else.
see
Just give me 10
is the
minutes,
highest
folks.
quality
Well,
of food
at
that you
least
can
until
possibly get.
this video goes off.
Would that lead to better performance in the gym?
Give me a little bit.
And better.
All right.
Over the next 48 hours, I'm going to be experiencing
Plate
life as
done.
one of the privileged 250
That
members
Will Tennyson video was good.
So every day you have somebody who's working the front door.
We're gonna try this. Don't worry, I can fall asleep after drinking caffeine. These were on sale for 2 for $4, so I got 2 of them and a ghost grape because I couldn't find the ghost strawberry.
You're telling me this is a real plant?
Absolutely. All plants in the space are absolutely authentic.
All right, we're comparing this to the SBK blue raspberry. So,
Kennedy began to take
cheers.
us on a tour of the gym, starting with the locker rooms.
Cold plunges. These guys go to about 37 degrees. The vasoconstriction of the blood vessels coupled with vasodilation when you get into the sauna if you want to go on contrast therapy. Every rock in here is authentic as well.
Like the spacious sauna.
Yeah.
It's decent. I mean, now let's be real. These are not pre-workout. Don't take it as pre. Then again, do what you want to do. I don't care.
Right back in to make sure that it is pristine.
Where's the glass from the exit?
Okay.
Wherever they make exercise.
Yeah, okay.
Compared to
This is a float tank I normally
SBK,
go in. This one is bigger than my
SBK is a little bit better. No, actually, this is better than SBK.
In my life. They usually look like you're about to get cremated.
Though I am a Sour Patch Kid, huge Sour Patch Kid fan.
Familiar with the Dead Sea?
Huge.
The Dead
I actually like
Sea
this a lot
is, I
better.
think, the only sea where
So,
you can float,
Ghost,
like automatic. Like, even if you
this,
don't know how to
you
swim,
gotta
there's
rival
so
this
much
now.
salt content
But
in the water.
Ghost does have a blue raspberry something different. So they might be able to keep, it won't be blue SBK blue raspberry, but it will be blue raspberry.
It is?
Come on.
I know my marble.
Of course, for members, we've got
That's actually good.
meals, we've got drinks, we've got water, pastries, fruit,
Anyway.
whatever you need. So let's say we've got
Gonna drink this,
guys, they had a
and we're gonna figure out an activity to do after this to burn some of this off. But
At the back of the beautiful members lounge,
I'm gonna drink this,
four doors which
watch
lead to a
this
variety
Will
of
Tinley
state-of-the-art
video.
recovery rooms, each offering a
Be
unique
back.
wellness modality available in these rooms.
Guys, I think I messed up. You know that I just read it. There's beta alanine in this. I'm about to be itchy as fuck for the next 45 minutes. So we better find something to burn this stuff off. Currently watching a video of Will Tennyson at the world's most expensive gym, $10,000 gym. I'm never fucking paying that much for a fucking gym membership. We're gonna pay the $24.99 for fucking Planet Fitness. That's all we're fucking paying, okay? But shout out to Planet Fitness, by the way. Northern Lights Boulevard, best one. Vancouver, Washington, second. Vancouver, British Columbia, third. Portland, actually Gresham, Wood Village. By the way, there used to be a girl that worked at the GNC in Wood Village. Is that Wood Village or is that Gresham? Wood Village. Right by the Fred Meyer. And she was a power lifter. I miss her. I think her name was Terry. Terry, if you remember me coming in every weekend getting my Ghost, whatever new flavor they was dropping, I miss you. Where did you go? Why did you leave me? You left me. Powerlifting girls and softball girls are the best. Those are the best women in the world. Get you a woman that power lifts or can hit that softball. Either one. Okay, look, you know what? It's time for me to get. I'm out of here. Okay, look, we're gonna find something to do. Okay, leave me alone. So, time right now is 5:05, and I chose the exercise bike. Now, I did do my second workout already, so we're going to get about 15-20 minutes on this, just to burn off a little bit, and then we'll have a second meal, probably about 6 o'clock. I'm just sitting here enjoying Hoarder's Buried Alive, and you guys are probably enjoying the change of scenery. Let's get it. Got some lo-fi hip-hop in. And something cool that we have here. Actually, hold on. So what we got here are these things. And we can do a little bit of shoulder action. We could do some bicep action. We could do some tricep action. Currently at 15 miles an hour. I don't know how long we're going to go, but we're going to go as far as we can. Let's get it. VTech just kicked in. Woo! Let's get this. I think we're almost there. 3 miles, 130 calories. Who cares about that? 12 minutes. Just a few more. We got this. Hoarders. If you know what that is, you're a true OG. If you know what that little one is, you're a true OG. If you're a member Simplify Home guy, true OG. Let's get it. Garbage. Garbage wrestling. You are not WWE. You're not even NWA. Off my TV. I'm actually joking, folks. AEW is pretty cool. I'm not going to tag them, but follow them. Almost there. This is challenging, but you know what? This has been fun. So I might do 20 minutes every few days. I'll do 20 minutes every few days so I don't burn myself out on the track. But this is pretty fun. I don't know how many more minutes I got. I got 3 more minutes. Did someone say? Okay, we're going to stop that one too. Actually, no, we're not. 3 minutes! 5.21 miles. Almost there. By the way, if you see my feet, you owe me money. Right now it's just cycling through. 10 more seconds. 19.6 miles per hour. 5.9 miles. Don't believe that one. That could be off. I don't know what my pulse is. All right. Whew. That was fun. All right. So, done with that. We're going to chill for a little bit. Chill for 30 minutes, and then we'll eat again. And I'll wrap up the video there. Tired. All right, time right now is 17:59. Oh, 1800. Perfect. So what we have here is 2 teaspoons of lemon juice and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So what I didn't know, once again, was you didn't need to have the baking soda in there, because lemon juice would already take care of the potassium and potassium and magnesium. And what we have here, so I took about, oh, is that wet? Oh boy, okay, that's gonna be greasy. Let's wipe that up real quick. So what we have is 5 ounces of that beef We have a quarter cup of the rice from yesterday, the brown rice. 2 tablespoons of the 2 tablespoons of the guacamole, 2 tablespoons of the sour cream, and 2 tablespoons of the mango pico. I would have added sriracha, but I didn't want to be a full hog. Oh, and half a serving of the cheese, by the way. I put the ghost pepper cheese on here because that ghost pepper cheese, no, yeah, the ghost pepper cheese, yes, ghost pepper. Sorry about that. And for dessert, guess what I'm having for dessert, folks? Just take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. Go ahead. Go ahead. While I'm stirring, go ahead. You can guess.
The first place we stopped was this stand that does a lot of handmade wooden items.
Are you done?
And we actually talked to this couple last year.
Did you say brownie?
Encouraged them to make wooden cutting board plates for people like us.
Plum. I got a plum. You're wrong. I got a plum. See? Plum. Plum. We have fruit on this channel too, sometimes. So, by the way, I didn't put that that energy drink as part of my water because it has caffeine. If it was just flavor like these, then it wouldn't matter. And these are all no caffeine. But because that had caffeine in it, I wouldn't feel right. Even though it is a hydrating, we're not going to put that. This is just salt water. So there's that. But before I leave you guys, I wanted to tell you, this is your journey. Whatever your journey looks like to you, whatever your transformation looks like to you, it's okay. Okay? I'm having beef, rice, pico, some stuff. Hey, at least we got veggies today, right? If your journey doesn't look like mine, that's fine. If my journey doesn't look like yours, that's fine. As long as we get to that final goal where we want to be, that's all that matters. So when someone says, hey, I don't think you're doing the right thing, my scale says I'm doing the right thing. Now, if it starts going back up, now we have a problem. But your journey isn't going to look like anyone else's. Even if you weigh the exact same thing on the scale, same height, whatever, it's not going to be identical. You know, they might need more calories than you do. They might need less calories than you do. They might have better genetics than you do. They may have more time. They may have 2 hours to be in the gym. You may have 45 minutes. Who knows? You may walk every day like I do. I get about, as you see, about 20,000 steps. Today is a slow day at 19,000. But some people only have time for 10,000. So their results are going to be slower. Some are going to be faster. Some are just fast adapters. Or I think that's what you call it. Well adapters. They're just genetic freaks. Don't let anyone else's opinion of your transformation get to you. If they have that big of a problem with what you're doing, let them pay for a program for you. Let them pay. If they have a problem with you going to Planet Fitness or Anytime Fitness or 24-hour Fitness, let them pay for a membership to their gym for you. If they can't do it, what are they talking for? If they think your program sucks, pay for me a better program. They don't want to do it, what are they talking for? Talk is cheap. Don't get hung up on other people's opinion of what you're doing. If your number one exercise is dancing, sit there and dance all you want to. Turn on the heart rate monitor. Dancing is a hell of a exercise. If your exercise is swimming, biking, walking, whatever, keep doing it. If you're getting results, keep going. Stop listening to the noise. There's a lot of noise out here. Keep walking your path. It's going to pay off. Day 17 is in the books. See you tomorrow.
doing a lot of outdoorsy things this
One more
summer.
thing, by the way.
Find a way to get outdoors and be inspired and
This is good. The mango, the only thing I wish is that it was mango habanero or mango pineapple habanero or mango pineapple scotch bonnet. That's the only thing I wish. The mango, the sweetness of the mango kind of counteracts the ghost pepper, and the sour cream really counteracts the jalapeno in the avocado salsa, in the avocado guacamole. It's not really guacamole. So this is a well-balanced dish, and I'm gonna say this is about 700 calories, about 750. We're gonna call this 750 because the beef is 350, so we're gonna call that 425. The rice is 140. The 2 tablespoons of pico is 30. Actually, it's a little bit less, but we're gonna call it 30. The sour cream is 60, and the avocado is 30. We're gonna call it 850. We're gonna call it 850, and we're still well under where I'm supposed to be at for the day. So anyway, this is good. If you want to try it, you already saw everything except for the rice. The rice is a brown rice. You can use white rice. You can use cauliflower rice if you want to. I might try it with cauliflower rice one of these days. But anyway, we're done with this video. Day 17 is in the books. I'm going to see you on day 18. And if I don't see you here, I'm going to come find you. And I'm going to send Vigilante Gamer after you. Nah, you know what? He's a punk. I'm going to send Shea Butter after you. If I don't see you here on day 18, Shea Butter come into your house. And I don't know what she's going to do to you, but she might clean your bathroom. I don't know. See ya.